Magandang araw! Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today, we will discuss factors that influence disease transmission. I would like to ask you first, how are you? I hope all of you are happy and excited in acquiring new knowledge. Are you ready? So let's start! Factors that influence disease transmission. Are all diseases contagious? Or in Tagalog, lahat ba ng sakit ay nakakahawa? Let's answer that. First, we have two categories of diseases. The first is communicable and the second one is non-communicable. Communicable diseases in Tagalog is nakakahawang sakit. On the other hand, if you say non-communicable diseases, hindi nakakahawang sakit. What are the example of communicable diseases or nakakahawang sakit? First, the most common, COVID-19. We also have dengue, measles, HIV, AIDS, at marami pang iba. On the other hand, we have non-communicable diseases such as stroke, heart problem, cancer, diabetes, and many more. So how will you acquire non-communicable if this one is not communicable or nakakahawa? Mostly, you acquire these diseases from your lifestyle. Do you have any question? Write your question in the comment section to be answered in future video like this. After identifying the difference between communicable and non-communicable diseases, let's focus on communicable diseases and the factor that influence disease transmission. Ika nga nila, ang communicable diseases ay nakakahawa. So, let's identify the factors that influence the transmission of these diseases. First is the environmental factor. Environmental issue can impede human health and wellness. These issues include chemical pollution, air pollution, climate change, disease-causing microbe, lack of access to healthcare, poor infrastructure, and poor water quality. One of the examples is the sanitation and sanitation facility can affect the transmission of disease where food and water can become contaminated because of the poor sanitation. The other one is pollution. Also play a major role in disease transmission as evidenced by flood during the rainy season. These floods were the culprits in the spread of leptospirosis. And in leptospirosis, one of the main sources is the mice or the mouse. Next one is the climate. Also takes its role as environmental factor. In other countries, we only have the dry end season, where various microorganisms that can cause morbidity can thrive on each of this season. Next one, we have the socio-economic factor. After discussing the environmental factor, we proceed on this, the socio-economic factor. Factor linked to socio-economic status such as poverty, poor education are hugely important in predicting health outcomes. It also linked to the use of tobacco, unhealthy diet, physical inactivity, and use of harmful alcohol. After identifying what is socio-economic factor, let's identify how it affects. First is cultural practice influence disease transmission. For instance, there are some places in Cordillera where people drink wine after the tiring day of planting, and when they drink, they are using one glass to show unity. The next one is the cultural practice influenced by disease transmission is washing their hands in one basin of water before they eat. The other one is the living arrangement in some culture where people tend to live near their livestock, such as chicken, pigs, without knowing that they can cause diseases. The another one is prostitution due to economic factor, where the poor tend to engage themselves into the activity in one avenue for the transmission of communicable diseases as well. One of the examples of communicable diseases acquired on prostitution is the HIV, the AIDS, and the other sexually transmitted diseases. And many more. Do you have any question? If you have question, please write on the comment section so that we can address that on our next video. So let's summarize the discussion. Are you ready? What are the factors that influence disease transmission? We only have two factors, and that is environmental and socioeconomic factor. Environmental factor, again, chemical pollution, air pollution, climate change. Disease-causing microbe, lack of access to healthcare, poor infrastructure, and poor water quality. On the other hand, socioeconomic factor include poverty and poor education are usually important in predicting health outcome. It also linked to the use of tobacco, unhealthy diet, physical inactivity, and harmful use of alcohol. I hope you enjoy our today's discussion. If you like this video, please subscribe, click the notification bell, and share this to others. Thank you and have a nice day.